morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. It is December 14th and it is a Monday. And we are Land Cruiser Midwest and we are taking you somewhere. Got the smiley face going up behind me today a little bit, so changing it up a little bit. It's a white door there, and I think it was throwing off some of the color on the color balance of my cheaper camera here. We finally got it working here right on the PC. We figured that out. It was turned off somehow. Maybe it was my friend Charlie that did that. Yeah, it's possible. He's touching all sorts of keys on this computer when he lays on it. So there you get a better look there of the happy face flag. We're flying it proud, loud and proud. So. As I said, it's the 14th and it's a Monday. Wahoo! Wahoo! And a Mickey D megaphone right there, buddy. Get yourself one. Only cost you $1 at your local McDonald's. Get it today. So it's a sunny day here today, but this is going to be a cold week. The high of like 40 later in the week. Not even today. It's going to be in the 30s today and for the next couple of days. But we do have some sun, what makes it a little bit better. You can bear that cold if you can see the sun and just feel a little bit on your face here. But this is winter in the Northwest, folks, or Midwest, the Midwest here. So welcome to the channel. We are Land Cruiser Midwest. We are adventure, exploration, foodie channel. Yeah, we like to bring you guys good food like beer nuggets. Check out that video. That's on our channel. I don't know if you guys, that's kind of like a Midwestern thing. It was invented in DeKalb, Illinois. Beer nuggets. It's basically deep fried pizza dough with a cup of marinara sauce, and you just dip them and eat them like candy. So look at that video if you've never had beer nuggets. And next time you come to the Midwest, I can tell you a few places where you can find them. They're not all across. It's kind of like a delicacy. There's only a few places that serve them. And you got to know where to look. So give it a try. Give them a try. They are pretty good. They are a nice appetizer. None to say. So the topic of today, which I publicized on the description of this podcast. And well, hey, it was on. This is Podmas number 10. Holy cow, 10. All five of them. Podmas 10. Happy Podmas 10 to everyone. I hope you're getting ready for the holidays. And hopefully today's talk will help you get to the holidays and through it. So the title of today's little chit chat is How to Say No. Okay? I kind of apply, this is like one of those self-help principles that, you read a book and they tell you about and you kind of wonder if it works. Well, I am here to tell you today this works. This has worked for me personally, big time. And I espouse to this principle, and we try to do it every summer because our summers, if we don't just say no, get filled up with all sorts of stuff that we really, if we had if we gave it another thought or another choice, we would probably rather not do it. But because we're trying to make somebody happy, whether it's your in-laws or a friend of a friend or a business associate you really, really hate deep down. You really hate them. And you could probably live without them. You go to family outings, you go to business outings, you go to friends of a friend's picnics. You do all sorts of stuff just to be nice, right? But what you don't realize is your time is worth a lot to you. And you don't realize that. And you need to take better control of where you say yes and where you say no. And think about that just for a minute. You need to take better control of where you say yes and where you say no. Does that mean that's common sense? But a lot of times people don't realize they're too caught up in saying yes. I'm trying to be that good friend, that good family member, that good work associate. Just say yes. That was an old tagline of the 80s or 90s, I think, right? Just say yes. But that's what most people do. They say yes. And that's where you get into trouble, because you just put yourself out there too thin, and then you're too tired for when you get your own time and you want to do the things that you really love, whether it's taking the kids to the amusement park or going fishing or sitting out on a beer garden having a beer with a close buddy. You're exhausted. You're tired. And the enjoyable things are no longer enjoyable anymore. That's the truth. That's the truth, and I'm here to tell you that. As a person, I believe we need to say more often. And that may be kind of selfish to say that, but here's the kicker, folks. Here's the kicker that you don't realize. You don't realize this. That by saying no more often, you will actually be a happier person, and you'll be able to say yes to the things that matter. Think about that. By saying no more often, you will be able to say yes more often to the things that really matter. And that's where that's the goodness of this whole principle of being a bad guy and saying no more often meets the road. The rubber meets the road right there. By saying no more often, you're going to be able to go fishing with your kid and enjoy it. You're going to be able to go out and have a beer at a beer garden and not be tired and exhausted and not there. Technically not there mentally. That's the price you pay for saying yes to everything. So I'm here to tell you guys, you need to say no more often. And you'll be a better person for it. And you'll be able to say yes to the things that really matter in your life. And your life will be more pleasant, and you'll be a happier person, and you'll be more present. Oh. So that's my self-help adage for today. How to say no. We need to say no more often. So I hope that makes sense. I hope that can help you guys get through the holidays and into next year. Like I said, we've used it for years, because we got 1 year we got to the end of summer and we looked back and there was 5 or 6 things that we wanted to do. And at the end of the summer, we looked back and we looked, me and my wife, we were Sassy Sue. Yeah, you guys know Sassy Sue. She's my partner here at Land Cruiser Midwest. We looked at each other and said, where did the summer go? I mean, literally, we got to the end of the summer one year and we looked at each other and we just shook our heads. We said, what the hell happened? We had done a lot. We went to picnics and parties and this and that and dinners and you name it. We did a crap load of stuff that summer, but we didn't do the things that we wanted. Certainly, we came up empty. We had a list. We had like a list of 5 or 6 things that summer that when we started, we said, hey, let's do these this summer. This is my ideal summer. And we look back at the end of the summer, you only got like 2 or 3 of them done. And we started thinking about it. Well, how did this happen? How did this happen? We had an awesome summer. I mean, we did a lot. Were we happy about it? Maybe not. But that's because we didn't say no. We said yes there. We were being the yes men of the world. I know if you guys, any of you guys work in corporate, big corporate America, you know the yes man. And they just like, oh man, you know, every time I see these usually it's the young kids coming up trying to work their way up the ladder, and they just say yes, 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 yes. It turns my stomach. It really does. Those millennials, they are yes people. Stay away from them. They will infect you to no end. So I'm here to tell you, yeah, be smart about it and say no once in a while. Push back. Take control of your life. And you'll be a happy, more productive person. Guarantee. Guarantee. So that's today. So I hope you can use this this pep talk, this personal development, self-help book chapter, because it works. It works. So just say no. All right. Say no to drugs. Say no to stupid parties you don't want to go to. So that's how I live my life, and that's how I make myself happy. So okay. So today is V-Day. Media all over the media's calling it V-Day for Vaccine Day. Vaccine Day. And yeah, they're rolling out the vaccine here today, and giving it to all the all the medical workers. So we'll see how quickly they can get that out and about and start building up the herd here, the herd immunity. Because believe me, some places need it. Like our folks in Wisconsin, my God, they're at like 30%. 30%. They've been at 30% since August, and it's not getting any better up there. I don't know how they I haven't gotten any details on hospitals closing or getting filled up or what have you. I know they built a field hospital in West Dallas, but seems like most of the infection is coming up in LaCroix and Oshkosh area, so I don't know if that's still the case, but I guess they'd have to transport people. I mean, that's a couple hours. That's like 2-3 hours from West Dallas. So that's what they did at the end of the summer. They established a field hospital at the state fairgrounds in West Dallas, and that was their plan. So haven't been. We get an update every day on NBC Channel 5 News. They do a very good update. They give the numbers. They give the cases, deaths, and positivity rate of the state. So Illinois is just kind of hanging in there at around 12%. Indiana's like 25, and they're heading back up a little bit. They were down to like 20%, and now they're heading back up. So and we were actually down to 10%. We're at 12, so we're kind of holding at 12. I haven't seen the numbers from today, but we're still on that soft lockdown. They've closed all of our restaurants. And our bars. They're only open for carry out. Technically, I think you can do outdoor dining, but it's 30 degrees here, folks. I don't see anybody wanting to sit outside and have a Italian beef or a bowl of pasta. It ain't gonna be a pleasant experience here in the Midwest. Even with the sun out, 30 degrees is not very nice. So yeah, our restaurants are pretty much limited to carry out only, carry out and catering, I guess. So they got to be hurting. They even this time around they closed down. They used to have video machines, poker slots in a lot of the restaurants and bars, and a third of that revenue went to the owner of the bar, and a third went to the operator, and a third went to the state. But this time, because they're forcing the casinos to close, I guess they've also said that the video slots got to be closed. So no video slots, even with the bars closed. The video slots are done. So not until lockdown gets lifted will the video slots return. So yeah, the gambling is taking a big hit here in Illinois. Strike-a-roo, buckaroo. Still got the bowling ball there, and Sassy Sue likes that bowling ball. She likes it. I'll tell you a little secret about Sassy Sue and myself. Sassy Sue is a great bowler. She knows what she's doing. I met her in a bowling alley. That's how we met. So bowling is near and dear to my heart and always will be, because Sassy Sue and I, that's how we met. Met in a bowling alley. And man, she could bowl a hell of a lot better than myself. My God, yes. She's I'm like a 140 maybe if I'm bowling in a league and bowling every week. She's probably, I don't know, she's probably double that. Or yeah, maybe not double, but she's like 250 or something like that. So hell of a lot better than I am. I'll have to ask her what her bowling average was in her heyday, her younger years. We haven't been bowling in years. I think got a bowling ball downstairs, but I don't think the holes fit my fingers anymore. I'm almost positive of that. And she's got the one where the ball, like, I don't know, it spins and it's like a top and goes all over the place and hits the pins and knocks them all over. So she knows what she's doing in bowling. I'm just an amateur at and always will be in bowling. So there you go. Something good came out of bowling, and as a result, we have the strike-a-roo. Strike-a-roo, buckaroo. So I think of that every time actually I don't hear that because I don't have my headphones on. They're sitting right here on the mic holder. So I can just see the audio peak up a little bit there when I do that. So I hope you enjoy it. It's not meant to be irritating or annoying or anything like that. So we are 20 minutes into today's podcast, which is titled Podmas number 10, Just Say No, or How to Say No. So I hope you guys learned something today that you can use and it made sense and it makes your life a little bit better, because it helps me. It helps me manage my life and make sure that I get to the things that are most important, more important and most important in my life, and ends up having a happy outcome at the end of the day, right? I know some people, they create lists and they try to make sure they get their list done every day, and that way because I could see that too. I mean, even myself, I get up every day and some days I get rolling and some days I don't. And there's some days that I know I need to get this done, and well, at the end of the day, it doesn't get done. So I don't have that list in front of me and try to manage it. But there's some days that I do. Like today, I got to get over to Maynard's today. The Kohler water closet came in last Friday, so I need to get that taken up the stairs with the help of Sassy Sue, and need to get that floor all tapped in and get ready to install the water closet. So that's where we're at on the bathroom rehab, and once I do that, I think I'll take a picture and give you guys kind of a look-see of where we ended up. Pretty much it's almost done. Just have a few things I wanted to do to finish it up, but that's going to take a little time. I need to put in some quarter round again, and that's a little messing around that I'll just kind of just save that when the weather is getting real nasty out. But so we'll get to give you guys a good look at how it looks. It turned out great. For the amount of money we spent on this bathroom, which is like about $1,300 right now, it made a world of difference. And once you see the before and after results, I'm sure you'll say the same thing. So we are Land Cruiser Midwest. Like, share, subscribe, folks, with your friends. As we said, like, share, subscribe to your friends, family, and foes. We don't care if you like the people or not. Just send that share this video with them so they can become a subscriber of our channel. We'll say yes. You can say no to them, but we'll say yes. So we'll be what they want to hear, okay? So send a share this link to every person you know, whether you like them or not. We need to get them on to Land Cruiser Midwest and then eventually over to the life of Charlie the Cat. We got two channels going, folks. There's Land Cruiser Midwest, which just type in these words here, Land Cruiser Midwest, into the YouTube search bar. And there should be, if you go into a look at our channel setup or the channel page, you should see all of our videos. And then there's also some playlists associated with our channel on Land Cruiser Midwest. And should be a playlist of several of Charlie the Cat's videos. If you just type in Charlie the Cat, you're going to get so many videos. I could not believe the number of cats named Charlie. My God. So the best way to get to see Charlie's videos is go to Land Cruiser Midwest and then hop over using the playlist. So that's what I recommend. So there you go. And as we said earlier, today is December 14th. It's V-Day, Vaccine Day. They just started rolling out the vaccines here in the Midwest. And who is that? I hear somebody. I think it's Sammy. Sammy the Cat's back there, but he's not a podcast type of cat. Charlie likes the podcast, but he's not here today. He was here was doing some computer work early this morning, and he was here, and he had his paws all over the PC, and now he seems to be taking a nap. So, yeah, he's not here. It's just me, guys. And I got all my cameras working today. I finally figured that out. So we got a camera over there. Got a camera in the middle. And we got a camera over here on the side. Yeah, there you go. Camera heaven. Camera heaven. So you get to see the studio from all angles. And we're gonna do a video. I think I'm gonna have Sassy Sue do some video of me doing a podcast, and maybe we'll show you the current status of the studio. We're trying to upgrade it. We've made some improvements. You know, I'm probably like, I found my first month of having an extra camera. So I might even pick up another one, because this center camera here is it's on my PC, and it's not the best. It's not the best camera. Different quality. It's like 640 DPI, where these other ones here, yeah, these are 1080p, so they had a little better quality and better camera. So we'll see about that. Maybe that'll be my Christmas gift to myself, although this other camera was. So maybe I need two. I mean, hey, what the hell? Living large, right? Living large. Waiting for my stimulus check that's never gonna appear. Don't wait for that, folks. Do not wait for your stimulus check, because you may never see it. The 1%ers are going to benefit from all this. That's the reality of it. Your local restaurant, which I guess is okay, they're gonna see another handout of money. Geez, Manise, these restaurants have already gotten like $150,000, and they're gonna get some more. When was the last time the government gave you $150,000? I'll feed some people. Send them over to my house. I'll give them some hamburgers and hot dogs. Jesus Christ. So that's what we got to look forward to, and the next 4 years are going to be a mess. So get ready for that. I can tell you guys right now, it's going to be a mess. And if you voted for that gentleman, Joe, who was hunkered down in the basement, we have no idea what he stands for. That is your fault. So that's where we're headed. That is where we're headed, and we're getting here. We're getting to the end of our show here today. I hope you enjoyed the show, and I hope you can take away some wisdom from this show today and just say no, as we talked about earlier. Because by saying no, we'll make it so you can say yes to the more things that you really want to do in life and make yourself a happier person. That's the short of it, guys. That is the short of it. And as I said, this is the point where we do our formal little sign off, which is pretty simple. We do put our hand up to the camera, we turn it off, and we say 1, 2, 3, and that's the end of the show. Pretty simple. So now that's what I'm going to do. I enjoyed having you guys here today. Adios. 1, 2, 3, click.